Highlights of match number 6 in the Super 8s come to you from Guyana. A match, a very important one that features the West Indies, and they're taking on Sri Lanka here from the Guyana National Stadium. The toss was won by Brian Lara, and in overcast conditions, he asked Sri Lanka to have first snap. West Indies making a couple of changes. Jerome Taylor back in and Ian Bradshaw replacing Corey Collymore. One change for Sri Lanka in Dilhara Fernando coming in for Maharu. We go straight up now to the commentary box and join Barry Richards and Michael Holding.
Oh, that bounced awkwardly. Did reasonably well there, Sanath Jayasuriya. That could easily have just lobbed to the man at backward point.
Yeah, that's a little bit of extra bounce. Gully may have gone over his head. Feet off the ground for Sanath Jayasuriya. He's not a tall man.
Well bowled. End of another Jerome Taylor over. Sri Lanka 9 without loss.
You just feel that the pressure's building just a little bit on the batsman. They haven't got a boundary. That's a pretty good delivery. Nice place, good carry.
That's well timed and that's well placed. Could be the first boundary for Taranga. Just gets there.
Good batting. He's realised he doesn't have to hit the ball hard. He has to hit it into the gaps, and that's a much, much better shot. He's timed it well and placed it well. He's missed out on a couple before, but not this one. Very good shot. Just a little bunt past the bowler. It's quite a big boundary. So you need a well-timed shot, and this will have come right off the middle of the bat. Perfect shot.
Golden. He usually gets early wickets, Darren Powell. Took him a bit longer on this occasion, but he has taken the first for the West Indies.
Beautifully bowled. Really was a very good delivery. It was quick, straight, and in the block hole. You miss, I hit. And the crowd has responded. Just a little bit of movement. He's played all round it. 2 stumps out the ground. What a sight for a fast bowler. He's absolutely delighted with that. So will his captain be. Taranga's on his way for 8. Sri Lanka are 18 for 1.
That's a good shot. Put away quite easily. Sanath Jayasuriya's first boundary.
It's been a long time coming for Sanath Jayasuriya. It's not often he's into the 7th over before he hits his first boundary. But it's a good shot. Kept his eyes on it all the way. Picked it off.
Just wide. And an opportunity here for the fielder, diving very early. Taking the ball back inside the boundary. Just wide of second slip, edge found.
Just the right length, as you would see, just short of good length. Not allowing the batsman to get forward, nor go deep into his crease. Just wide of the man, as you would say. Very tentative Sangakkara. Valiant attempt, but the ball just eluding the fielder.
But he's banged that away now. That's too short from Bradshaw. No real pace, and an easy boundary for Sangakkara is first.
At Bradshaw's pace, you can't go short in that fashion. It really gives the batsman a bit of a free hit. Sangakkara had no problem whatsoever. Just getting the ball into wherever he wanted on the offside.
So an edge followed by a meaty square cut for 4 by Sangakkara. Well bowled and gone. Bradshaw picks up a wicket in his first over, and what a wicket it is. A little tentative prod at it by Sangakkara. An edge, a 4, and now another edge into the hands of the keeper.
Excellent comeback by Bradshaw. Previous one was short and there was width as well, but again just got it in the right zone and moving off the seam. Sangakkara really again not much great movement of the feet there. Got himself squared, and that thin edge to Ramdane nodding his head. He's disappointed. He goes for 7. Sri Lanka 35 for 2.
Picked the length quite well. Only his second boundary.
Wrong length from Bradshaw. Is not quick enough really to trouble Sanat Jayasuriya with this length. Moved well inside the line of that ball, and with fine leg up in the ring, it was a wrong choice of length from Bradshaw. Got it wrong. Sanat Jayasuriya got it right. It was way out of his crease there. Looking to attack Bradshaw from out of his crease.
He's starting to feel it. Starting to feel that he needs to play his natural game.
He's a very natural player, gifted player, Sanat Jayasuriya. Great hand-eye coordination batsman. Very good strike. Sliced it, but it was good enough really to clear the infield quite easily.
Doesn't matter. 3/4 for Jayasuriya in 4 balls.
From nowhere, he's produced 3 smashing shots. He's very quiet and certainly is now being the Sanat Jayasuriya that we know. Slicing cut shot. Dwayne Smith clearly hurt by that strong strike from Sanat. It was in his zone, in his area. So far, the third and final power play has belonged to Sanat's power.
Slip has come out, and Dinesh Ramdane has gone back to an orthodox standing area behind the stumps. Chris Gayle moving left of screen. Good hit. It is a good hit. It's gone all the way. He's turning it on for this final power play session. Sanat Jayasuriya after a slow start.
What a magnificent straight drive. The best we have seen from Sanat in this innings so far. Clean hit, great pickup, straight as an arrow. Made it look extremely easy. Great balance, he came down the track, keeper was back, and beautifully put away. Washed it all the way. What a great feeling it must have been. Almost halfway down the track.
Keeper's back up.
Come on, boys, come on in.
His strike rate was languishing in the 50s. Certainly it's jumped up to 82. 4 boundaries and this majestic 6. He's 237th of his career. And it's a boundary. Picked up the slow delivery really well. He's now taking the game to the West Indies. Brian Lara now looks a worried captain. He's walking up to Dwayne Smith to get it right. I mean, margin of error is so minimal. You get it wrong, you pay the price. Had the fielder in mind, had the field position in mind. This is where he's so good. Intelligent striker of the ball, Sanat Jayasuriya. It's not about slogging all the time. Very classy player, Sanath.
This is simply outstanding batting. Facial expressions tell it all. 83 for 2.
Absolutely brilliant to watch if you are a neutral. Reading the length early and smashing the ball hard. It was short and wide, and importantly, it found the placement.
Deposit, no interest, no repayments till November 2008. Now at Harvey Norman. Update lounges, dining suites and occasional furniture. Makeover with bedding, bed linen and bedroom furniture now. No deposit, no interest, no repayments till November 2008. Now at Harvey Norman. Go for the latest home entertainment and lifestyle appliances. Upgrade your computer and mobile technology now. Why wait? Buy now at Harvey Norman with 20 months interest free. No deposit, no interest, no repayments till November 2008 at Harvey Norman now.
Right, Bunny, we're off. We'll see you at the party.
Yeah, no worries, fellas.
Bye.
I'll see you there. Clever, fellas. Very clever.
I like a bloke who's man enough to wear pink. Come meet my friends.
Sure. Cheers for the fashion tip, fellas. Classic.
Now that's it. There's a century for Sanat Jayasuriya. Yet another. 25th one, the international century, and his third in the World Cup.
Yes, he's conquered the opposition. What a player, what a striker. Magnificent one-day player. Such an important innings in such an important game. Gets the recognition from the players' gallery. 4 sixes, 9 boundaries, and its strike rate now over 100. At one stage he was struggling. Strike rate was around 50 in the first part of his innings.
Over mid-on. Should not go all the way, or will it? Yes, it does. I didn't think it was that well timed.
Mahela Jayawardene's timing has improved extremely well in this innings. Started off cautiously, and then now he's timing the ball beautifully. Didn't try to overhit that.
Well, that has found the gap between the two.
How well did he play it? It was all about placement. Didn't really have to hit the ball hard. It was almost a half trigger from Chris Gale, so that allowed Sanat Jayasuriya that allotment of area. Pierced the field brilliantly. As a mid-wicket fielder and a square-leg fielder, both were mere spectators.
Bowled him inside edge.
This was somewhat on the cards. Sanat Jayasuriya was struggling. Didn't get it right. Howell got it absolutely right. Nice and full to Sanat Jayasuriya. Was lazy in executing that drive. Extremely good piece of bowling from him, even though he dragged the ball from a little outside the off stump, but the length was very good from Powell. And it ends the magnificence of Sanat Jayasuriya. 115 he got in the end, 218 for 3 Sri Lanka.
That's gone in the air. There's a catch out there. It's dropped. It's badly dropped by the fielder that you would consider would never have dropped it. That's Dwayne Smith out there. That was a straightforward chance. He came around, he judged it well, he got both hands to it. He's such a good fielder, and you would back him 90% of the time to hold on to something like this, perhaps even 100%.
Well, nothing seems to be going the West Indies' way. This was high in the air. There was a lot of time to get under it, but just ran into it rather than settle down into the catch. But a big bad miss.
Bowled him. That's a superb delivery. First up from Bravo. Yorked him, and at least the crowd off the field can jump and wave. Not too much celebration on the field. So fine delivery from Bravo.
Yes, coming at a very, very important stage for the West Indians, and the Sri Lankans were looking to try and add the momentum, put the foot in the accelerator. There you are. Just a fuller length delivery right in the block hole. Jayawardene, a fine innings coming to an end. 82, Sri Lanka 251 for 4.
Out. Sawan strikes to the delight of the crowd here. It's a ploy that's worked for Lara and the West Indies. Every now and again he's used Sawan in this kind of situation, and Silva hasn't responded well at all.
This will give West Indies a chance of trying to restrict Sri Lanka under 300. Again, giving himself room. He was looking to try and play on the onside earlier on, but this time through the offside, but only managing to find the fielder, Lara, the captain himself. And Sarfan, he's delighted, and no doubt the crowd as well. There's something to cheer about. So Chamara Silva goes for 23, Sri Lanka 268 for 5.
That's well struck. That's gone. That's a good hit. Tremendous blow for 6. Down the ground. Taylor onto it and misses it. Goes for 4. How typical of the West Indies effort today is that? It's given the opportunity here for Sri Lanka to get that 300. That was a slack piece of fielding once more.
That is a clear illustration of what we've seen today from the West Indians. Just got there quickly enough, but went right through.
Last ball of the innings. And looks where it's gone. It's gone a long, long way. It's 300 on the board and more. Bye-bye. An emphatic end to the Sri Lankan innings. A 6 off the last ball by Tilakaratne Dilshan. Carries them to 303 for 5.
West Indies will be challenged by their target of 304 to win this match, and they've got to go at a rate of over 6 runs per over. It'll take some going as well. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the highlights of the West Indies run chase.
Right now, you could win one of 4 awesome adventure holidays when you buy any Hungry Jack's value meal. There's a trip to be won every day, and a mountain of instant prizes too. So hit the road, Jack.
But Fabio, I still love you.
Welcome to Monday Night Football. Reclaim Mondays with Monday Night Football. Win one of 8 Monday makeovers that includes a maid, a chef, and a handyman. Plus a Sony entertainment system, a beef-eater barbecue, and a Bundy fridge from Smeg. So get off the couch and buy specially marked Bundy packs for your chance to win.
Gee, I love Mondays.
Oh, you've got to love you.
Get that Paris Home Video on your mobile. SMS Paris to 1994 9999. Yes, that home video. SMS Paris to 1994 9999 now.
Shaminda Vas, plenty of experience and very classy operator, especially with the new ball. World Cup 2007 has been pretty decent for him. Wickets in all the matches that he's played. Mahela Jayawardene is standing in his customary first slip position, which is can be described as second slip position. On target straight away.
It will be interesting to see if this pitch slows down and batting becomes a little bit more difficult in the second innings. We have seen that happen on quite a few occasions in this World Cup so far. And especially here in Guyana, the pitch tends to slow down a bit. The bounce isn't as high.
Lasny moving into that drive and Molihan slipping, but stopping the ball in the process. Got a good one. Chris Gayle probably beaten by the pace and also by the slinging action. It is difficult really to get used to that action. Oh, narrowly missing that off stump.
When you see an action like that, the tendency is to think that the ball as a left-hander will be coming back in towards you. And of course the right-hander going away from the right-hander.
Solidly hit. One bounce, boundary, starts off well, Chris Gayle, in his typical fashion.
Well, I think a lot of people are a lot happier seeing Chris Gayle hit down the ground. That's what they want to see him doing. Hit over the batsman's, over the bowler's head, over long off's head, over long on's head. Not looking to be hitting through mid-wicket or behind square. Front foot coming a long way forward as well.
Bowling to Bravo, who puts that away for a 4. He's off the mark with a delightful shot. Fine leg up in the ring. He knew exactly where to place it, away from that fielder.
Not sure that this is quite the right field to Bravo. Certainly don't want to keep fine leg up. He loves playing on the onside, and he tickled that quite nicely, fine of the man that's inside the circle.
Chance if that picked up Chris Gayle at the other end because he was struggling. Almost collided with his partner. Didn't look too happy, Chris Gayle, with that call. Dwayne Bravo got in very quickly, but it was his partner who was struggling.
These two haven't batted together very often, and you can see there's no chemistry there as yet.
That's gone in the air. Will this be taken? Dilhar Fernando is swirling underneath that one, and it's a brilliant catch in the end. Really is a quality catch. Pressure catch, high ball, and it's Dilhar Fernando who's done the job. Malinga surprising Chris Gayle with a slow delivery. And it's a big breakthrough for Sri Lanka.
It's the width, I think, that defeated him as well. It was well wide of off stump. He had to stretch to reach that, Chris Gayle, and of course didn't quite get hold of it. Went a long way up. But not a bad catch, this. In the end, it would have fallen over his head. I don't think he judged it as well as he could have. And how delighted is Malinga. Took a long time to come down, and finally when it did, it was held. It's 20 for 1.
That's gone through. 4 wides, I think. Very unlike Malinga, has been pretty decent in his spells during this World Cup. He now becomes a leading wicket taker in 2007 World Cup, equal with Glenn McGrath, with a better average, 12.08 compared to 13 in Glenn McGrath. He got it wrong again. Punchy drive. Dwayne Bravo has played a delightful stroke off the back foot. Really was a top quality shot. Timing and placement was absolutely perfect.
That's pretty much what you need. Cricket shots. Don't have to be taking too many risks at this stage of the game. If you're a good enough batsman, you can play normal cricket shots and get your runs. You will get a few bad deliveries. No bowler is that perfect that you don't get bad deliveries at some stage.
Powerful drive through the offside. That's a great response from Dwayne Bravo. He was earlier very impressive off the back foot. That's another classy shot.
There's a man at short extra cover, but that went much too straight to get him involved.
Gone. Big in swinger from Chaminda Vaas has ended Bravo's little cameo. 21. West Indies lose their second wicket for 40. Continues to struggle.
Yes, you can't go to sleep with Chaminda Vaas. Just gets a hint of movement in. The natural in-swinger. Good scene position. Hitting the flap and then onto the stumps. There's always a wicket taker, Chaminda Vaas. What a valuable player he has been. Bravo goes for 21. West Indies 40 for 2.
Big appeal for a stumping from Sangakkara. He is very confident now. Has Lara dragged that back foot? Quick work by Sangakkara. He reckons he's got him. Now, did Lara drag that back foot? Umpire Harper has asked for assistance from the television replay.
Yes, he's very confident. Oh, is it in the air? Yes, I would reckon so. Sangakkara thought so as well.
Simon Taufel it is who is going to give the decision, and it's out. Lara goes. Brilliant piece of work by Sangakkara. West Indies really up against it now as their captain goes. Their third wicket down for 42, and Sangakkara so quick behind the stumps. Just spotted that Lara might have raised the back foot, which he did momentarily.
Excellent bit of work by Sangakkara, standing up to Chaminda Vaas. Didn't give Lara any chance at all. Very, very smart wicket keeping. So Brian Lara, the big wicket for Sri Lanka, just making 2. West Indies 42 for 3.
Join a club with unparalleled privileges for its members. A club that will open doors all over town. A club that allows you to express yourself. And it gets you entry to exclusive events. Oh yes, membership has its advantages. So don't stand in life's queue. Start reaping the rewards. Become a member of your AFL club today.
You can now vote for the 5th Annual Astra Awards. Vote for your favourite subscription TV stars and programs and go into the draw to win a trip for 2 to this year's Astra Awards or a LCD flat screen TV. It's your choice. Go to channel 222 and press the red button to vote, or go online at astraawards.com. The 5th Annual Astra Awards. Voting closes April 18. Driven by Holden Astra.
That's a fine shot. Nice use of the feet. Goes all the way. Lovely shot by Chandapol. 28 overs gone, 96 for 3. Jayasuriya continues. Gone. It's gone all the way. It was virtually a long hop, short enough for Sawan to get back and deposit it over the square leg boundary for 6.
He placed it properly as well. There's a man out there in the deep, and if it had gone straight to him, although it went for 6, it wasn't that high to go over his head. But he got it into the gap quite nicely there, Sawan, and single immediately after to get back off strike.
They'll have to hurry. They'll have to hurry. Despairing dive, but he gets there, Sangakkara, with the return to the bowler's end. Now, there's no question these two now appreciate this is what they've got to be doing. They've only got another 19 overs after this, and they're pushing for it.
Not too sure he would have made it to the ball that hit the stumps, Shivnarayan Chandrapal, but showing total commitment here.
Good placement, very good placement, good use of the feet. These two have grown up on a diet of slow bowling. Don't play it that badly unless it's very unorthodox, as in the form of Murli. In the gap, and it might have gone all the way. So the accelerator being pressed on here over the last couple of overs by Sawan. And now Chandrapal sends the crowd into ecstasy.
Yes, they need a run rate of 10 to maintain, and with sixers like this, anything could happen. We've got two batsmen who know these conditions so well.
I think that might be the end. You never know. Sangakkara was confident initially, then shrugged his shoulders at Jayasuriya to indicate, I'm not sure. I think the body language might indicate a little bit of doubt.
Yes, it was a wild swing by Sarwan. Did he have his... Oh, that may be out. I think that bat probably came a trifle too late. Oh, he's gone. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, definitely out. As we saw the stumping of Brian Lara with his foot in the air, executed by Sangakkara. Now another good piece of stumping here would indicate the end of Ramnaresh Sawan. Brings to an end a partnership of 92. It took 145 balls.
Yes, Sarwan realized that he had to get things moving. But this shot really wasn't on. That was pitched way in front of him. And despite the ball coming slowly to Sangakkara, he was fast enough to get those bails off. And another wicket for Jayasuriya. Sarwan 44, patient knock, but to no avail, 134-4.
That's gone all the way again. It's gone a fair way over the boundary.
He doesn't get treated in this fashion too often, Mutha Muralidharan. Against the spin, and that was a long hit, bringing up his half-century.
Gone. There was a bellowed ask from Murli 2 balls ago. This time, umpire Harper acknowledges that Samuels has to make his return to the pavilion.
It would seem that Samuels really didn't pick up the delivery of Muralidharan. Didn't quite know whether it was an off-break or a doosra. Just kept on going straight and hit across the line with that front foot. Too much across. Huge appeal from Sangakkara. Umpire Harper took his time and ruled him out. He goes for 3. West Indies 147 for 5.
He's found himself a long way down. Now is that out? He was a very long way down, Smith, and Sangakkara and one or two of his mates seem to be enthused, and they think it's out.
Again, he doesn't bargain here for the sharpness of the Sri Lankan fielding, and that's gone. Again, Malinga, he's got a very, very good arm. And Sangakkara, very, very fast hands. Whips those bails off. And Dwayne Smith way out of his crease. I don't think there's much to look at that. That's gone. So Dwayne Smith sort of again looking for a single which really wasn't there, but just look at Malinga. He's got powerful arms and a good throw right over the stumps. Dwayne Smith run out without scoring. The West Indies 148 for 6.
It's gone again. He's hits it well in that area, Chandapur, but it's just a little too late. 12 overs to go. Target's 304, 158 for 6. He's gone up. It's gone a long way in the air. Out. Nice, comfortable catch by Chaminda Vaas. Sanath Jayasuriya gets another. They're closing in on the West Indians.
It's a well-oiled machinery, the Sri Lankan team. They've fielded absolutely brilliantly. The likes of Dilara Fernando and Chaminda Vaas, who normally don't feel that well, not as athletic as some of the others, have been absolutely brilliant today. Sanath Jayasuriya struggling with a bit of cramps. He didn't make the field straight away. Chaminda Vaas was struggling in the end to get that ball in his grasp. He did that, but with a bit of difficulty. Ramdin gone for 2, 158 for 7.
He's gone. And there's another one there. 5 sixes for Chandapur, but you get the feeling it's all just a little too late. Gone. That's the reply from Malinga. He's so good at the end when there's a little bit of reverse swing. He gets it right up in the block hole. One too many swings for Chandapur. And number 8 goes down for the West Indies.
Brilliant delivery to finish off Shivnarine Chandapur. You can be attacking with this length also. Yorker, attacking delivery, uprooting the off stump, ending Shivnarine Chandapur's reign at the crease. Terrific effort from Lasith Malinga. Great comeback from him. Fighting innings come to an end. Gone for 76. West Indies 173 for 8 now.
Given him leg before. Round the wicket from Muralitharan. And he's got another leg before decision from umpire Harper. Jerome Taylor disappointed. 187 for 9 now. Just one more wicket to go for Sri Lanka to wrap things up.
This is really what Muralitharan has developed recently, coming round the wicket. And they were pitched in line and just spun enough to try and hit the stumps. So Taylor, he departs for 13. The West Indies 187 for 9. Bowled him, an excellent delivery, pitched it up, and the batsman really didn't gauge the length properly. He should have gone forward, paid the penalty.
So victory for Sri Lanka. Overwhelming victory for Sri Lanka. They win by 113 runs. It's their second match, only their first victory in the tournament. The West Indies have now lost all 3 matches in the Super 8. Sri Lanka playing superbly, playing absolutely superbly today. They look very much as if like what many observers feel they will be, one of the semi-finalists. And look at that camaraderie, look at the spirit that the Sri Lankans have.
Well, we hope that you've enjoyed the highlights once again of this match in the Super 8s, and we look forward to your company next time. Bye for now.